Hey everyone, so welcome back to a blind testing back testing session. I'll be looking at some of the pre-recorded trades and try to turn off price and see if we can use the new LTF method, new low time frame trading method, to test the trade and see how it works out. We've got some nice music playing in the background, so let's get to it. Alright, the first one is USD CAD. I'll try to talk less and do more trade backtesting. Let the music play. USD CAD Feb 18 10 UTC. Feb 18 10 UTC. This looks like a good strong order block. Feb 18 15 30. 15 30. We'll wait for one more candle. Oh boy, look at this price action. Interesting. So the candle here is not yet played out on the higher time frame, but seems like it has already intersected the liquidity. Okay, so we can remove this as the reference point. Actually, move it up. Oh boy, everything has been taken. Okay. Let's stick to our plan. I don't think we are going to get an entry on this one. Try to take an entry here. I think the trouble I'm finding is that I'm taking the entry in premium. I don't like that. Yeah, this one is a little bit tricky. Um, Price is in premium and the whole entry is now going into premium. I mean, rather than being so double-minded, sometimes I think just ignore this trade and move on to the next one. Let's see what happens. Okay, I think did work. I think since this is already in premium, it has given us a good entry. I would not like to mess around with it. Basically trail the stop loss. Okay. Yeah, I mean, stop. We would have hit the stop loss if it was for the spread, but the trade still worked, so that was a good one. And it was a good high quality setup as well. 3 candles to break the structure, practically two, but yeah, good one. I'll probably record this as a strong setup. These are the same ones, you can ignore this. AUD CAD Feb 18 14 UTC. Feb 18 14 UTC. Trade came at 21.45. 21.45. Interesting. So it took out liquidity over these equal highs, but in the process this thing practically mitigated everything. This candle mitigated everything. I don't like that. And if we wait for the next one to form, I don't like this setup. Let's see what happened with this anyways. Oh, yeah, good. We didn't trade this one. Let's mark it as a weak setup. One second. Let me just mark it. NZT CHF, Feb 1818 UTC. Okay, let's try. Feb 1818 UTC. Okay, so this is this fair value gap. All right. Feb 20, 2330. Feb 20, 2330. So that means we react at 45. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not interested in this signal. And even this is mitigated. I don't even know how to draw a zone on this one. I'm not trading this one. Let's see what happens. Good call. So I save these screenshots for myself. It helps me look at these screenshots later to quickly build up new context when I'm looking at a new setup which I don't fully understand, like my historical database of screenshots. Alright, next one is CAD SGD, Feb 21 2 UTC. Feb 21 2 UTC. Feb 21 2 UTC. Okay. Feb 21 8:45. Feb 21 8:45. This could be interesting. So I can clearly see a fair value gap here. Can also potentially see a rejection block here. And it's an unmitigated order block as well. Let's wait for the next candle. Ooh. Still did not close it fully. Yeah. I think I'll take this entire zone and then trick the trade. Alright, let's do this. This looks like an okay trade to me. Set up our risk reward. Okay, let's do this. Doesn't look like a winner to me anyways now. It's too much consolidation. Oh, if a trade has to work, it generally works very quickly. Yep, stopped out. This one was a loss. These candles were definitely lethargic in nature, but that's fine. It was a good loss. We did everything as per the plan. So I'll put this in the strong trades category and mark it as a loss, which is fine. Alright, SGT JPY Feb 3/14. Historical, I see. And the trade came on Feb 21 12:15. So let's just stop time at Feb 21 at 12:15. Okay, Feb 21 12:15. So let's cut time at 14 so that we don't see how the candle formed. So this thing is interacting with this. It was, I think, one of my earlier learnings that let's not try to catch a falling knife. So I'm going to purposefully ignore this trade because the order flow clearly seems to be bearish and we are trying to catch a 4-hour falling price on a 15-minute breaker. Might or might not work, not a very high probability trade. I would rather let an order block form on the 4-hour first, a bullish order block, before taking this trade. So I'm just going to leave this one, not even try it. Well, actually, might be a good way to, in real life I would not take this trade, but I think for recording LTF drills, for the sake of, for this purpose, let's take the trade. Let's see, let's evaluate the trade. I mean, Feb 21 12:15. Okay, let's do it. So there's nothing unmitigated left here. So this order block is mitigated here. This is an unmitigated rejection block. So let's see what happens here in this, from the next candle. Oh, I'm not taking this one. Yeah, so our index +1 test failed. No reason to take this trade. Good LTF method, good. No trade. I'm so happy that it keeps us out of so many bad trades. CAD JPY Feb 22 to UTC. CAD JPY. Feb 22 to UTC. Feb 22 to UTC. Feb 22. What? My bad, sorry. Feb 22 to UTC. Okay. Very interesting. See, it's the same situation where, remember the previous trade where it was a falling knife? At least the 4-hour seems to have turned here. It has produced a, this is a different pair, CAD JPY, but the same thing. It fell into some place here and created a bullish order block. Now I think this is a tradable event. Let's do it. If obviously our LTF is with us in this case. Feb 22 8 UTC. Feb 22 8 UTC. Okay. Nice. It looks okay. This is a rejection block, I see immediately, and let's give one more candle to form. Okay, good. So that means we have a fair value gap here. Now this is a little bit crazy one. Took 1 to 3 candles to form, so not the best setup, but I think considering we got our 2 elements here, draw the range and draw my order block, my trade zone. reduce it to 50%. I think I'm okay doing this one because this falls in probably 62%. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's set up our risk reward. I would ideally want myself to run into this liquidity rather than price to run into this liquidity first. I don't think we're going to get an entry. Ooh. Should we take this one? Yeah, we are sticking with our plan. Boom! Love it. Nice. Well, in real life, it's a bit tricky one because when this setup shows up here, it's 22nd Feb 8:15 UTC, and this would be 20. What? Yeah, 22nd Feb 8:15, and this would be 22nd Feb 19:15. So almost like 12 hours later. I don't know if I would like to keep my limit orders there for so long. But nevertheless, good understanding of the setup though. Let's mark it as a win. Let's go to the next one. USD CAD. Okay, these are the same ones. Let's delete this one. USD CAD Feb 2022 UTC. USD CAD Feb 2022 UTC. That's a good one. To increase the volume. Feb 22 9 UTC. Feb 22 9 UTC. 22 9 UTC. What in the world is this? It's like a very weird market break. This is an order block, rejection block. I think the mitigation has already happened over here. Over here. Because this is considered the true market structure break here, and then this is the mitigation of this range. I'm not interested in this trade. I'm going to mark this as a weak setup. This might still work. I'm not interested in trading this setup. Did not work. Okay. Well, this one breaks our rule of lots of candles required for breakup structure, so ignored. I mean, it might have still worked. Somebody could have taken an entry here, but that's not at least what I'm looking for, so no trade. Weak setup. GBP USD Feb 22 6 UTC. Feb 22 6 UTC. Oof. This is another interesting one where it did reject from in discount, but it's okay. I think we are letting the trade come back into premium and then trade from it, so I'll be interested to see what happens next. Feb 22 10:30. Feb 22 10:30. That's interesting. Only require 3 candles to break. So this is a second push-up example, which I really don't like. Basically, price has gone up, then gone down, then gone up, and then gone down. This is a mitigation block structure. It's not my big preference to trade. Let's see what happens in the next candle. Oh, no. Everything got mitigated again. This would have been a winner setup in itself, but we are waiting for this signal +1 candle to form, so no trade. Let's see what happens thereafter. Yep. Well, we must have rejected from here, yeah. No trade. Alright, Euro JPY Feb 22 14 UTC. Euro JPY Feb 22 14 UTC. Feb 22 14 UTC. I've seen that some of my best trades come when the pair is trading in a range, so I have a very clear defined top and a bottom. Interesting thought. Feb 22 1915. Feb 22 1915. Oof. This is a crazy one. Let's see what the next candle does before we decide. Okay. So we have a fair value gap here. We also have a rejection block here. Since these are the only two elements, I'm gonna create a trade zone from them, and wow, look at that. What is this? One of the previous trades. Okay, let's set up our risk reward. Yeah, I think after so much, they have taken profit here somewhere. If not, just discard the trade. This is a very bad situation to be in. You want to trade, since this is a small range, you want to trade to start and finish quickly, and you can already see there are so many equal lows here. You don't want trade to come closer to this area. So I don't think we're gonna win this trade. Let's see. Happy to be proven wrong, but yep, we got taken out before we would have won the trade. So this one is definitely a loss. Actually, we miscalculated. Before we got an entry, our range increased here. Wouldn't have mattered though. Yeah, this one was a loss. It was a good strong setup, but loss. It was a good loss. So far we've had backtested since Feb 17. 1, 2, 3 wins, 4 wins, 5 wins, 6 wins, 6 wins, and 1, 2 losses. It's not a bad deal. Okay, next one. Let's clean this up. Could we have done something differently? I mean, if I look back at this trade again, before we got an entry here, I think the very visible thing here was a rejection block. This thing. If we were to just wait for an entry here, like this, and forget about this guy. Obviously, sorry, I've been a winner, but this is all hindsight, right? So it's okay. USD JPY, Feb 22 14 UTC, Feb 22 14 UTC. I see this. And signal is on Feb 22 1915. 1915. This is not one of the best signals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles were required to break the structure. Let's see what is the next candle, what happens then. Okay, so fair value gap. Fair value gap. Order block. Even though it has all these elements, I still don't find this setup interesting because such lethargic breakup structure. I think if I don't get an immediate entry into this, I'm not taking this any further. So let's see. Yeah, I would have not kept this on. Oof. Oof, look at that. Yeah, I mean, this setup was a mixed bag, I would say. Not the best of setups. Because it required 1, 2, 3, 4 candles to break the structure. But okay, we'll record it as a winning setup. CAD CHF Feb 23 10 UTC. Feb 23 10 UTC. Feb 23 10 UTC. Look at that fair value gap. So where is this fair value gap? Feb 23 10 UTC. It's weird. Anyways, signal came on Feb 23 17:15. It's pretty late. Actually, I take my word back. It's not that late. Okay. We'll see. Oof. So I don't like this one. Too many candles. 1 2 3 4 5. I'm not going to take this one. Let's see what happens. Let's check out the next candle. So basically we have this fair value gap, we have this fair value gap, and we have this order block. No, I'm not taking this one. Let's see what happens. Boom. Good bad setup. That's my definition for this one. No trade. Alright everyone, so that's a wrap. I hope you found this useful. Take care. Bye.